Hi, welcome back. I believe there was an issue on Twitch's end. Anyways, long story short, we're gonna try and beat this guy. Hopefully we can RNG our way through this because, oh god, with a base chance to hit only 50%, there's no way. Actually, I should have thought about that first. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go to defensive actions and we're just gonna run away. The apartment stalker is basically like one of the worst combat encounters in the game. You don't love to see him. Second neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from somebody who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. For losing reason, our boy's got some bags under his eyes. He's looking not great. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. This is a check. I'm pretty sure it's Dex. And we have a really shitty Dex, so I'm just gonna call the police. 27% Doom? 27% Doom on case 1, you don't love to see it. Boiler room. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe, cursing. You find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide-open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. After the police have arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, the detective finds the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Ending A. Rewards for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, 30 XP. Thorough investigation, 15 XP. There's still hope, -3 Doom. Tireless, +1 reason and stamina. Time passes by 1 day. And so every time we complete a case, the old god stirs. Riots. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around downtown area. The police are helpless. Now that we've got 100 XP, we can click on this to get a new perk. We get to pick one from these perk lists and gain +1 to a stat. We've got art knowledge, +1 perception. We got an eye for art and details. Deduction, extra XP bonus for completing a mystery. Would have loved to get that just before we solved that mystery. Fast hands allows switching equipment during combat encounters. I'm going towards art knowledge because we have pretty hot perception. Although, I don't know how worth it deduction is, actually. I'm actually going to Google search. I'm going to actually Google search the perk and see how good it is. Perk changes XP gained at the end of a mystery from 30 to 50, so it's an extra 20. I'd be getting a free level out of it, even at this point. Okay, you know what? I can take that. We'll go for it. I could get a bunch of reason back, but I'm gonna try and get strength. We're gonna see if we can't get a little bit better at combat. Just since we've been getting so unlucky with it. We go back to our home. We take the first key that we found from completing our investigation. I need to open up OBS again, just in case. Since it's a new mystery, we get to take a bath again. Instead of the small XP boost, we're gonna take extra reason from cold water. So we're not doing fantastic, but we're doing pretty good. Let's check the people. We got a stalker. That's fine. He's always there. We got one mystery solved. Now we got to do the violent vigil, the contagious coma, found footage, or household hell. Let's see. We'll do found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of the event, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. But the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? 3 students disappear in the process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. But fourth, we're gonna go to the mansion. Do this side quest. You enter the art classroom. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Checking out the sculpture almost always ends badly, so let's check out these. First is a ritual mask, baby. Let's put it on. Yeah, it's a good look. Although that camera is kind of important, so we're gonna actually hold on to that. The tiny key is interesting. I don't actually think it's gonna be useful for us this game because I think it's specific to another mystery, but we'll hang on to it just in case. Do the mansion one more time. Investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Apparently we're taking a bath in the mansion. I don't know. So some of these events don't really line up with the location that you're going to. I'm kind of running low on Doom. Yeah. We've got more important things to do. Legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Alright, let's get this investigation underway. Enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. Sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. It's fine. Let's just close the door. It's fine. You walk to the door and try to close it, but something is blocking it. When you look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. I'm sure it's fine. It's not fine. It's the toilet ghost. Ah, fuck. Since it's a ghost enemy, all I can do is do spiritual combat, which doesn't deal that much damage unless you use money. Nine damage. We can do 9 damage means that we can kill it next turn. I'll take those odds. Dodge. I don't have enough dex for dodge. Fuck. I don't have enough strength to brace for impact either. Fuck. Can I at least snap a pick of this fucking ghost? Yeah, I can, baby. Toilet ghost starts twitching. Sever their ties to our world. It has a 100% success rate, so we'll be fine. What's that? Corpse dust. We need to check our storage. Item storage. What the heck is corpse dust again? Not enough room for an item. Stuff the ritual mask in there. Actually, we'll just trade it in. Corpse dust. What is that? Gives experience -2 luck. Okay, that'll be handy later. That'll be handy later when we don't care about luck. So we're gonna put this in storage, and I'm gonna forget about it. The notes mention a village not far from town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Strength check failure. Ah, that sucks. That was pretty close. We'll move in the wardrobe through the doorway. You take the wrong step and sprain your ankle. It's nothing serious, but you'll have a problem walking for a few days. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Travel the village. Their stats, we're okay. We haven't taken any extra wounds yet. Not yet. It's gonna happen. Don't worry about it. Old man stops and invites you to his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. We'll say yes? Luck check failure. It was a complete waste of time. The senile old man was bored and had nothing interesting to tell you. Let's 2 doom. That's fine. Okay, so every once in a while, the game will send you to, we'll call it like a sub-location. So now I'm investigating the forest. The thing I'm looking for is underneath one of these 2 tiles. And basically whenever I click it, we investigate it. And if I'm lucky, we'll get it in 1 or 2 tries. We'll try to get a grip. That's one reason. Fuck! Our boy's looking bad again. Find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. So, if we're lucky, we'll get this fast. If we're unlucky, we'll get this slow. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do everything, however, they twitch and move. It's the bark woman! I knew this day would come. I don't remember what the bark woman does. 60% chance to hit. If I camera, it'll go up a little bit. I think we're gonna try embrace. We're gonna try to flashlight. I would like to throw an attack or something like that, but we'll see what happens. Okay, doing a power attack doesn't change anything, so what I can probably do is I can probably prepare, attack, no. 2 of these? Yeah. Okay, if I luck out, I'll be able to do this in 2 turns. Nice. Reason's really bad. How's our status? Okay, we managed to. We're still lucky so far. We're still lucky. We haven't gotten any injuries. In the forest, you hear the faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. I always help the dog, and it never works out. I'm gonna try it. Hey, it worked. Luck check success. You free the injured dog. The animal follows you. Dog, higher chance of finding items after combat. That's all it does. Dog. Dog is wagging its tail. I could let him go. See ya, dog. Where is it? I walk through a crowded space. Somebody bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Realize what's happening. Perception check success. Ooh, perfect 8. Double 8, baby. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing in the crowd. 66 XP. Come on. Where's the fucking shit? I want to get out of here. Someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. We got a lot of strength to start running. Strength check to success. You make it to the edge of the woods, scared but safe. Come on, RNG baby. Shape shimmers beneath the surface with a splashy sound. Something emerges from the murky depths. It's the leech girl. Time does break. Fuck. It's -2. Oh shit, dude. You sustained a new injury. Cut artery. Fuck. Cut artery. -1 stamina after each investigation. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We'll see if we can't solve that. Okay, both of these, the combat's over. Okay. If we can't fix. Oh no. It only gives stim. Sewing kit that actually help with major injuries. Okay, if that's bad, we're gonna have to solve that whenever we get back to town. Hopefully we don't die before then. Wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings of one of the... Investigation. Oh no. Using HP bad. Take a picture to analyze later. +10 experience. Hot duck. 99 experience, what do you mean? There we go. Rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. Table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each tilted after one of the missing friends, and you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. I mean, we gotta look, right? You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at, but it's a gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. At the very last moment, the suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. He explains that he's part of a cult protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. You've got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says before knocking you out. You wake up a few hours later on a bus heading back to your town. Freaky feature of found footage ending B. Rewards for solving this mystery: I. The forest is restless. Knowledge is key. 50 XP. Thorough investigation. 15 XP. There's still hope. -3 doom. +1 reason. +1 stamina. And time passes by 1 day. You can get improvised. Throwing items during combat encounters is more effective. Don't love that. Quick thinking. +1 dexterity. Art. We'll take art knowledge since our perception's pretty good. Doom at 30%. Let me think here. I'm gonna take the strength, but I have a plan. Our old god effect is cut off from the outside world. Right, okay. I was praying. Sometimes when the old god stirs, you can like lose access to taking baths, and that sucks. Alright, take a bath. Whoosh. We need more reasons, so we're gonna do... He's still not looking great, but he's okay. Let's see here. We're gonna start a new mystery. We need to do vicious verses of a violent vigil, curious case of contagious comment. I'm probably gonna save that one for last. Horrible history of household hell. You know what? Let's do that one. There are many old mansions around this town. Ooh Manor. I think it means like placeholder. Ooh Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by the family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Investigate the mystery. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library might shed some light on it. I think we need to hit Seaside once for a second. Oh shit, that's right. I'm losing stamina. Fuck. Military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop the unspeakable horrors lurking out there? Okay, I need to go to the fucking hospital. You finally are asked to the doctor's office. How can I help you today? Additional actions are available on the injury cards. I need to go to cut artery. and undergo surgery for that. Now we're okay. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rest. Okay, now we're looking loads better. Alright, let's see if we can't find where this mansion is. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Hey, it's animated. That's pretty good. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. Hasty aid. Dexterity check failure. Hooded woman disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. They failed to stop you today, but you're sure they'll try again and again. Only one problem. They'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Seaside. Sometimes the investigations will make you go to the location that you need to as part of your side quest, like one time. This is one of those I just know off the top of my head. A whole class trip fell into the sea when the rocket that they're standing on collapsed. They didn't find the bodies until now. It's the class of 1971! That's a lot of damage. Shit. -3 to all. Even with good attacks, it'll take me 3 turns to kill. Which means I'm going to be taking 6 damage minimum, and that's going to half my HP, maybe give me another injury. But I think I'm just going to run. I kind of don't want to deal with that right now. You learn that the cliff the mansion was built on was famous for its extensive cave system. You decided to rent some books that might help you. Architect's Journal inspects. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claims. I know we got another item because I played this game before. Check our item store. Check this. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on a cavern wall. 432 hertz. Normally that's useful for one of the endings in this game, but since I'm kind of hunting for stuff, we're just going to ignore that. Don't worry about it. Place the item in storage. Don't forget about the corpse dust. It's really important. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. First room, I got 9 perception. There's nothing really important here, but I think I might be able to find the use of the one item that you do find. Energy drink. This one decks until the end of the current mystery. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, now we're back in the sub area. We gotta find the key to the basement. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Plus 2% Doom. We're getting so many Doom events. We're at 56% Doom. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. You've gotten a curse. Panic. Minus 10% chance to all combat actions. Ooh, that's a really bad. Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way. You discover a niche in the wall. Somebody's put 3 dusty dolls in there. When you try to reach it out and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room. Don't love this. If it's perfect, I can do it in 2 turns. How long does it take to take a picture? We'll try it. One hit. That's fine. We expected to take one hit. Shit. Fuck. I thought I was gonna have a little bit more time. Do I have enough for a dodge or a brace? Can't brace, can't dodge. That sucks, especially since I've got a broken bone now. -1 strength, -1 dex. Oh no! Guaranteed. That sucks. You have a level up though. Outdoorsman. That's really good. Leadership. Fast hands. We'll do outdoorsman. We'll do. I think I just take strength again. I've been fucking doing so many combat encounters. I know if I can get through this mystery, if I can get through this mystery, then I should be able to alleviate my health concern. We're gonna take strength. It's a bit greedy, but we'll see what happens. Bandage. If my injury isn't major, it's major. Fuck. Just need to get through this. Everything will be fine. Local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork. But it's just a legend, right? Let's check out the cupboard. Ah, spooky. Luck check success. Inside the cupboard, you find a sewing kit and decide to leave the room before any legends spring to life. Another sewing kit. Huh. If my... We'll put the tiny key away. If things get really dire, I've got 6 extra stamina waiting in the wings. Come on, dog, we need to get out of here. The round window of the Crooked Manor is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. I think Get Lost in the Light actually would do something interesting for me, but I don't really have the HP to back it up right now, so we're gonna try and get out of here. Charisma check failure. Fuck. Damn it. If it is it the ice place? The Bleeding Desert? No. Okay. Get through this end. Luck check failure. Fuck. Our reason's really bad. We gotta get through here. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Can you lend me a hand? Let's lift the heaviest box. We got 9 strength, right? Oh, that's what it does. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and some home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all your doubts and anxiety. +3 reason, -1 stamina. You know what? We take that trait. It's fine. It's good. Although, we're starting to run out of places to investigate, and I'm really sad that we got bad luck twice. There we go, study room. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Following the strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. We can explore some more. There's something here, but we don't have a light for that. If we had a flashlight, we could do some stuff that would maybe get us a better ending than this, but I Yeah, things are dire, alright? Unholy chants coming from the caves connected with the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. For what's resolving this mystery, knowledge is key. Through investigation, there's still hope, and time passes. The old god stirs, roads closed. Alright, that's fine. At your mailbox, you find a small key. What's it doing there? Take a bath. Splish splash, take a bath. Need more reason, baby. Alright, now we're at a solid 8-8, but our boy looks bad. We're still panicking. We're gonna do Violent Vigil, because I know there's a fight at the end of the other one. You received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst that could happen? Oh no, it puts me... Oh, fucking dick. Oh no, I thought I was gonna have a chance to rest up. But it puts you straight in the mansion. Fuck, I might die here. Alright, so this one splits up the gameplay a bit. So now the whole mystery takes place at the mansion. We need to explore the mansion and figure out what the heck is going on here. I think maybe there's something in our inventory that we need to look at. Let's explore the mansion. We're investigating the room. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood's starting to change. The location's threat level increases. I wonder if that works for the mansion. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find somebody. Is that another guest? You should ask him what's going on here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with it. 9 p.m., 8 hours till dawn. Who's that? Young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. If you want to pay respects to that old creep, follow the corridor to the right. The heat wave continues with record temperatures. Continuing your investigation takes more and more effort. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests will know. As you return to the corridor, you notice another family member has arrived. You notice all guests are studying small cards, and you should probably ask them about it. Who's that? It's Hawato, the weird fiction writer. The R kind of comes off of the bit here, which is less than great, but eh. The game is a work in progress. A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. You didn't get this. You didn't get this with a letter? Here, you can have mine. God damn it. I think they put the note in my storage, and I don't know if I can access my storage here. So I guess I'm just going to keep exploring. The whole building seems to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painting on the stone, you take a step. Look at the symbols. Let's check failure. Fuck, I lost my reason. All family members are gathered near the fireplace. You can tell everyone's waiting for the dawn. The guest seems strangely uninterested in this vigil. You should explore more and learn what you can. Perception check passed. You spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace. Storage room. You shudder, instantly recognizing a room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself in here. Why is a vigil held in a place like this? Floor mansion. Looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read, and dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you can spare to look through the books. We don't have time. This, you proceed to the next room. It seems that somebody has already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Midnight, you should go and pray. The body. Missing. Where is everybody? Meat cleaver. Mention. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition. Unaware of the danger, the opening night may prove to be the last one for all of us. Ethotu is coming, and now you know the date. Akane, transformed by her greed. Chance to hit 105%. Bam. Bam. Alright. It's time. We're going to use the sewing kit to give ourselves more stamina. Fuck it. We're going to use both of them. We've lost 2 charisma to, you know, stitching ourselves up, but that's okay. Because we're alive, baby. We're alive. We're living. That level up came at the best possible time. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting lost yourself? Huh. Don't love that. Don't love this guy. You see, I am a little unsettled because this is the mystery I have the least experience with. It's one of the new ones. So I don't know what exactly is going on here. Usually I have a pretty good idea, but I don't know. Master bedrooms, everything's gone. Study, it's fine. We gotta go find him. We gotta find him. Where is he? Suddenly a wall in front of you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. Hole-ridden thing. This thing is much more powerful than that lady we just fought. Fuck me. I wonder if double flash will work. We'll also prepare an attack, and I think that's an achievement. I need to brace 2 turns, I think. So the nice thing about bracing is that it makes you take half damage, and since the number is 3, I'll take 1 damage every turn, so it's actually like really efficient to block here. So it should go 7 to 6. Yeah. We'll do another block strong attack. Okay, 12 damage is perfect. We can do 1 attack boost and a normal hit, and then another attack boost and a strong hit, and that'll deal perfectly enough damage. It's about Hawado and his wife hugging each other. When they turn around to scream in terror, their bodies are slowly becoming one, and they've fused faces. And they fused faces express the same thing. Typo. Oh, you're lovely. Finally fused together. I like this little bit up here. That's fun. God, this sucks. It's still efficient to block here. We're gonna block. Block strong attack. Boosh. Boosh. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing a shocking truth about your whereabouts. Walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Sacrifice the guest, I guess. An unseen force leads your hands. You reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest. Conclude the ritual. The price is paid. The voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass. The old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize a tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased granduncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die, and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind trees. Everything gets dark. Oh, baby, we're alive. Man, you thought, who you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murders. You know police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmares that you left behind. Ending C. Knowledge is key, 50 XP, thorough investigation plus 15, still hope, minus 3 doom, tireless, stamina and reason, time passes by a day. Go to the hospital, nerd. Listen. The hospital can't fix my brain. I'm still panicking. And I still have a broken bone. Actually, I do need to go to the hospital for that broken bone. You know what? Maybe I will go to the hospital. But not because you told me to. Let's see here. I like this one. Dex is good. I think we need to take another reason here. I don't love it, but it's for reason. A lot of reason. And our doom is doing pretty bad. And there's nothing we can do about that except just sort of fast track our investigation, which is fine by me. Yeah, let's gain some reason. Winds of plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. But I need money if I want to go to the hospital. I don't have any money. Take a bath. Need extra reason. Our boy is fine. Check the people. There he goes. Start a new mystery. Alright, the contagious coma. This one's a bit of a doozy. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to wake the patients up result with them falling into a coma themselves. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? Let's check the news reports about the weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. I'm not gonna do patient 0, because I think if I complete the side quest, the boss at the end of this gets harder, and we're not really in a great spot to do that sort of thing. So we're just gonna fast track this investigation. I don't have enough money to fix my bone, but hopefully that won't matter too much. The young witch again. Fuck. -5 to all. Fuck. Ah. I might be able to clear this out because the problem is the doom. The doom is the problem. So let's brace. If I'm thinking this correctly, if I brace, I should take 2 damage to all. So it should shoot down to. Yeah. Okay. And then all I need to do is slap her twice, and we should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Steak knife. The dex weapon. But what we can do is we can sell that. Sell the meat cleaver. And now we can go to the hospital. Find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. Disgusting smell of... That's not what I want to do. Fuck. Search the cabinet. -2 stamina. Fuck. Okay, so instead of investigating the hospital, we're going to enter the hospital. And enter the doctors. Blood loss minus max stamina. You know what? We can deal with that. We haven't been at max HP for a while anyway. I'm gonna do 1 rest at home. We get the 1 because our doom is pretty bad. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. So now we have a hunger as well. -1 charisma. They look tasty. Things aren't looking good for our boy here. +4% Doom? Come on, game. Ah, how many plus Doom effects have I had? You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset, and now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the unearthly events. Ask. You must leave this place. Got XP, lost some reason, that's okay. If we can get another level up before the end of the game, it'll all be worth it. Sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. Not the ghoul. God damn it. Hate this goddamn ghoul. Ooh, we can hit 3 times now. That's 15 damage. -4 stamina, what do you mean? In any case, we're gonna need to brace twice. I can't afford to run because of my doom. Okay. Tools down. XP. We gotta schmoove. We gotta schmoove, we're running out of time. We gotta take a ride. Yeah, -2% doom. Hot diggity, 2%. Enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. Spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Sneak past her. Let her sleep. Set trash can on fire. Let her sleep. +2 doom. Fuck. I immediately got over the thing that I got. Fuck. You managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, and finally reached the quarantine wing. The quarantine ring, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulse is slowly weakening and the blood pressure is dropping. You must hurry. Complete silence of this place hits you when you reach one of the beds. All patients are dead. Shaken, you sneak out from the hospital. One thing is certain. With no sick people, it's the end of this weird illness. Knowledge is key. There's still hope. Time passes. Okay, we're at 85% doom. We're probably fine. Probably. Okay, we've got 5 keys. Okay, we want hot water this time. Okay, we're done with all of our mysteries. Our board looks fucking crazy now. Alright, we need to go back to the town screen, go to the lighthouse. Dominus Lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Enter lighthouse. These symbols, I think, actually mean something, but I haven't deciphered them yet. We can open all the padlocks, and now we can enter the lighthouse. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever, or whatever, is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and you should run as far as you can. You're afraid. There won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. I don't have that much HP, but I also don't have that much time. I've only got 15% doom left before everything goes down, and it costs 2% to rest a bit. So I think we just gotta go. And deal. Climbing up the staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo. Nothing personal, really. It's Takashi-san, the ultimate opportunist. This guy sucks. I'm pretty sure this guy is the only combat encounter you can find on the lighthouse, and he sucks specifically because every turn he's alive, he gives you plus 3% doom. He's really bad. We can beat him in 2 turns, so it's not terrible. Ah, 90% doom. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods using your own body as a natural conductor. You will power up the gate. Knowledge check passed. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current, so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. The nice thing, so what the lighthouse is it's basically a sort of broad spectrum check for how well you're doing. For every like weird luck of the draw for the game that goes on, it'll pick a number between 1 and 12, and if your stat that it picks is higher than the number it rolls, then you succeed the check. Essentially what this means is that if you ever gain 12 in a stat, you can always take checks that you know are going to give you a roll for that stat, and you are guaranteed to have a good result. However, in the lighthouse, nothing is rolled. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up later. But it's something like there's a bunch of different checks that the lighthouse has, like for each stat, and if your stat is like 8 or 9 or higher, then you pass. Below, you fail. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover that you can't remember any of them except one. Select the title of the mystery that you investigated as the second one. Ooh, this isn't good. I'm pretty sure we did arms first. House. Found footage was one of the last ones. I'm pretty sure it's House Hotel. Because I'm pretty sure arms was first. Found footage was one of the last ones, and Violent Vigil was the very last one. Wrong answer. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? Plus 5% doom. Fuck. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black uniform. Sorry, but I can't let you go any further. It's too late anyway. Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices across her own throat. Come on. 98%. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Connect the faulty plug. Strength check success. We made it! Dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse to the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual, awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir and slumber again and again until the stars are alright again. Congratulations, you are safe for now. Hot dog. We did it. First try. In this run, you managed to solve 5 mysteries, see 24 new events, you encountered 9 new enemies, and unlocked 6 new achievements. Hot diggity. Man, I can't believe that man has seen better days. I mean, I've definitely had worse runs that succeeded. Our boy has sustained several injuries, has had to stitch himself up twice, and is panicking constantly. It's a curse; you can't get rid of it. So this man is in a state of panic for the rest of his life. And in addition to that, he has a hunger now for flesh, which is not great. Probably should do something about that. But there are very much worse things we could have gotten. One of my least favorite curses you can get is holes, which is just holes begin appearing in your body, just like eliminating parts of your body. And what that does is it flips. Normally at the end of most investigations, you gain 1 stamina and 1 reason. But at the end of each investigation with the holes get worse, and so you lose 1 stamina or maybe like 2 stamina and 2 reason at the end of each mystery. I have had very bad times with that curse. That one sucks. But yeah, a lot of things can go wrong. Nice thing, I'm not gonna do another run, but nice thing about beating the game with with the medical history is now we have unlocked the Hunted by the Cult background. You've managed to run from them once, but the cult is tireless. Solving mysteries reduce more doom, but now you get more unique combat encounters. And this is actually one of my favorite backgrounds, just because it says more unique combat encounters. You get more combat encounters, and for a lot of characters, that's not that big of a deal. And they're actually just like interesting. It actually gives you a whole bunch of new events. It's like something crazy, like 20 different enemies and events and stuff that you can encounter. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Anyways. We're just gonna click that. Get out of here. Somehow we're gonna get out of here. I don't know how to quit this game. We're just gonna Alt F4. So, that was a game of World of Horror. I like World of Horror a whole lot. It's got a lot of flavor, the art's fun, the music's great. And there's a lot to it. The game has a whole bunch of different options for you to take and approach any situation approach any situation the way you want to. And the game, in my opinion, just gets better and better the more you learn about it. Partially because I like winning, and it feels good to know, oh, this event's gonna give me a strength check. This event's gonna give me this. I like that. The only thing I could say that's kind of negative about it is that, like, on the standard difficulty, it feels pretty easy. Because of the wide breadth of options that the game gives you. If you play it, if you know what you're doing and you play it well and you get just a little lucky, you don't need to get very lucky. You can beat the game on normal. I would say like 70-80% of the time, maybe. With fluctuating numbers depending on the characters that you play. Like if you, for example, play as the swim team girl, she is ludicrously good at combat encounters, and combat encounters make up, in my opinion, like the bulk of the difficulty of the game. And even though we played a character, and like we played on standard difficulty, we played as a character who wasn't that great in combat, and we've been using like not great weapons the whole time, and we got a billion combat encounters, and we still managed to pull through. And so, like, you know, you can imagine how much easier that would have been if we were playing as like a character who's actually really good at combat. Would have been a bit of a different story. But anyways, standard difficulty, it's pretty easy. If you buy some stuff at the start of the game, maybe grab a classmate or two, the game becomes much more easy to deal with. But I don't love the higher difficulties because the higher difficulties, as far as I know, don't really do a whole lot besides just lowering your maximum reason and stamina, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, it definitely does make it harder. Like the margin of error decreases, and you have to like start getting healing and stuff sooner. But like, it's just not an interesting difficulty increase. I would love to see. I would love to see enemy encounters, or I would love to see whole events, or maybe even whole mysteries that are restricted to certain difficulties, which would like encourage you to play on higher difficulties, so that you could get more interesting and more difficult encounters and mysteries and events and stuff like that. I feel like that could be a cool way to sort of ease the audience into playing the game in a more difficult manner, and also make it feel particularly rewarding. I don't know. I'm not a game designer, but I do wish that the harder difficulty was just a little bit more interesting. Anyways, thanks everybody for sticking around for my 4-hour live stream of Spelunky 2 and World of Horror. I would like to try and do a live stream tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do more DMC at this point. I might wait one more day on that. Maybe. We'll see how I feel when it comes to it. But in the meantime, good night, everybody. Good day. Trying to say something funny related to World of Horror. Save every dog. Because dogs will always help you and return the favor. That's not very funny, Roman. You're right, Roman. That wasn't very funny. Good night, everybody.